Good morning, Sabah al Khair, Jordan, and welcome to a very, very special edition of Rise and Shine, brought to you by Zain Jordan, A Wonderful World, Blink by Capital Bank, Live with More, Al Markaziyya, Toyota, Let's Go Places, and Wuduh, the vision that drives change. And as we've been talking about all morning, we are broadcasting live from the Dead Sea at the C8 2025 Cybersecurity Conference. And with us here on the show, I have the pleasure of hosting Dr. Waad Maita, the official spokesperson for the National Cybersecurity Center here in Jordan. Sabah al Khair.
Sabah al Khair. Good morning.
Good morning to you, and thank you for, I'm sure you're a very, very busy person right now. So thank you so much for taking a little bit of time to speak to us here on the show.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
All right, well, let's jump right in, as they say. And let's start things off with the National Cybersecurity Center. What is it, and what do you guys do?
Yes. The National Cybersecurity Center is the governmental entity who's responsible for securing the cyberspace of Jordan. This is in simple words. We do a lot of activities responding to cyber threats, building capacity, strategies also, and all activities related to the cyber space of Jordan.
Amazing. And here's the deal. I feel like a lot of people forget about cyberspace, especially when it comes to security, because we all know, land, air, and sea. But a lot of people could argue that the cyberspace is equally important, if not most important, because all the infrastructure is based on cybersecurity.
Because it's not tangible, so it's a little bit hard to convince people that it does matter, and a lot of dangers are there.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Allah yab'ad anna. That's all
of course.
All right, well, let's move back to the conference. We're here, C8 2025. Can you tell us a bit, first of all, the name? Where does the name come from? Because you shared with me this fact off air. I would love to share this with our listeners too.
Yes, of course. C8 stands for Cybersecurity Advancement, Innovation and Technology Conference and Expo. So it's the C for the cybersecurity, and 8 for advancement, I, innovation, and technology, the T. So it makes 8.
All right, amazing. Okay. And what is the goal and the message behind this event?
Well, we were thrilled yesterday for the launching of the C8 under the patronage of His Royal Highness Crown Prince. We had a great day, and usually the first day is a lot of stress, sleepless nights ahead.
Yes,
yeah,
for
exactly.
sure. يعطيكم ألف عافية. Let me say that from now.
Allah yafik. Thank you. So mainly the C8 is all about promoting cooperation, local and international cooperation. I always stress that the cyberspace is not owned by one country.
Yeah.
We all own that cyberspace. So international cooperation is very crucial and important. Unity in general in all things in life is very important. And when it comes to the cyberspace, unity is very, very important.
And I feel like that collaborative approach has always been the way we do things in Jordan, particularly when it comes to security.
Definitely.
Working together is the best way to do these things.
Definitely. When I say cooperation and collaboration between countries, we mean sharing experience, lessons learned, because, sometimes a country experiences a certain incident, let's say, they have experience in this area. So sharing these pieces of information is very important.
Yeah.
The C8 also focuses on building capacity. We'll be mentioning the activities under the C8 also throughout the upcoming days. It's also focuses on promoting for cybersecurity innovation, also collaboration between the public sector and the private sector, which is very important as well. We focus also on academia, the students, and we have so many activities covering all these areas.
Yeah, amazing. And you know what? I'm on the website, which for those of you out there, if you'd like to log on the website, it's c8.jo, and you will find a wealth of information, including speakers, exhibitors, the agenda for the conference. But also there's a section about what's going to be happening. So can you tell us a bit about the main activities that are happening here?
The 3-day long event will include so many activities. we have the specialized sessions in cybersecurity, panel discussions, presentations, workshops. Uh, they will focus on multiple aspects of cybersecurity, AI, protecting personal data, strategies, policies in cybersecurity. We also have cybersecurity competitions for. We have a live hacking competition, which means
Yeah.
we bring a group of experts in a room with a lot of devices and they will try to hack.
And that's the thing. A lot of people,
Yes.
because of the movies, they think hackers automatically bad people. But there's also white hat hackers,
Yes.
I guess,
The-
as they're called, who are supposed to expose the vulnerability of
Exactly,
systems.
and we call it ethical hacking. This is the idea behind the cybersecurity competitions and this event. It's all about ethical hacking. That's why I say experts in hacking, because for ethical reasons, as you mentioned. We have also a cybersecurity competition for the military entities, the Army Thon,
Yeah.
and also we have a huge exhibition area. We have more than 100 companies in the exhibition area, from startups, specialized companies in cybersecurity, universities as well. And we have a cyber drill. The cyber drill, it's a cybersecurity training, or it's like multiple sessions throughout the day for critical infrastructure entities. And it's like they make scenarios of cyber incidents,
Oh, wow. Okay.
just to check how these entities are ready,
Yeah.
and if they need any help when it comes the way they respond to these incidents.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's called cyber drill. It's like
This is very detailed.
yes,
Okay.
and we have more than 10 entities, critical infrastructure entities, like electricity, energy. So the cyber drill, this is the first
Communications,
time.
I'm sure, as well,
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. This is the first time.
Especially in this day and age with AI technology and all of these things, a lot of people feel like technology might become a loose string,
Yes,
as they
definitely.
call it. So it is very important, the work that you guys
Yes,
are
I
doing.
would like also to mention that this event is organized by the National Cybersecurity Center and JODB, the Jordan Design and Development Bureau, and SOFIX. So it focuses also on uniting the national efforts. C8 gathered 3 main cybersecurity events under one umbrella,
Oh, wow.
because we do believe it's not about multiple events. It's all about bringing people together in one place to let them talk, engage, share experience. Because sometimes sharing an idea over a coffee break, it does matter.
But
It's
me, even me, you never know where
honestly-
ideas come from.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
definitely.
and when they happen.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of participation and speaking of bringing people together, how many countries are attending, participating? How many visitors are you expecting here in the conference so far this year?
Yeah, we have more than 50 countries participating.
MashaAllah.
From speakers, from the participants in the competitions, from also in the exhibition area. More than 300 delegations, local and international. We're expecting, honestly, the attendees of the event to exceed 10,000
Inshallah.
attendees, because honestly we had like the registration has stopped like 1 week ahead of the event, so we were just very surprised, but also we were very happy
And
so,
also very prepared.
yeah.
I want to say, having
I'm
walked
glad-
around
I'm glad to
today,
hear that.
it clearly, yeah, you guys are prepared for all of these numbers. Dr. Waad, before we sign off on our interview, I want to ask you one final question, talk about one final thing that you mentioned off air. The concept of zero trust, because I feel like this is important for the average listener to sort of take with them into their daily lives when it comes to cyberspace.
Yes, it means the way it sounds, not to trust any device, not to trust sometimes any website before checking. So we need to have, this is the non-technical. I'm saying
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
non-technical.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not going to technical,
Yeah.
but the idea of zero trust, not trusting any network before checking. It's well secured
Any
and
links,
exactly.
any websites, anything.
And
And I love this. It just
yes.
beautifully sums up
Yes.
how people should sort of operate online, because it's right. You
Yes.
never never know.
Exactly. Even receiving a message from a friend asking for sharing, for example, a friend could just text you saying, I just sent you a code over the email. Can you just send it back?
Yeah.
Do not trust the text. Just grab your phone and call your friend and check. Did you actually send that message?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you actually need help? So
Yeah.
it might sound too much.
Sama ya Dana.
It might sound
Sama.
too much, but these things that we do, they do matter. And I always say that the human element is the weakest element in cybersecurity, and at the same time the strongest. So we need to be aware, and awareness is not less important than the technical part.
Yeah.
I would like also to take the chance that on the third day, I'll have the honor the honor of moderating a session on the importance of awareness. And we're going to be talking about the importance and the role of content and media in promoting a cybersecurity awareness culture.
Can we bring all of our parents
course.
to attend this
Of
thing? Because I
course.
feel like, especially all the parents that receive random WhatsApp videos, messages, stories, and especially in this day and age where you have, these deep fake videos, these AI generated videos, I feel like that particular aspect
Definitely.
of sort of corroborating
And then
everything,
it's
checking
content,
everything.
and
Yeah.
content. It sounds like, I'm not gonna say content is dangerous, but it is also
It can be.
it has a big impact and effect if we don't check, because on the long run it does affect the way we deal with our with our
With
devices,
each other, with our
with
reality,
each
with
other.
devices. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Do not share your credentials with anyone, your parents, your friends, your children, and make sure you also update your passwords at least every 20 days, at least.
Every 20 days,
20
change your
yeah,
password.
20 days,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
I know
well,
this.
Well,
this
there you
like,
have it, folks.
This like a lot, but like this is very good. And please, create complicated passwords.
Email password 1.
Yeah.
Email password 2.
Yeah. And it's just, they say, do not overshare on social media. Do not overshare any of your personal information with anyone, because at the end of the day, your personal information, unfortunately, are
Can
usually
be
used
used.
in your
Yeah.
passwords.
Yeah.
I mean, I know like how bad it is to say when is your birthday. I know, but there's something called social engineering, and let me tell you, hackers, the non-ethical hackers, they don't get tired easily.
Yeah.
A lot of hackers, they just take years, and they build like a lot of information about a certain person. They have like a file for each person, and
Yeah.
they build over day one,
Little
day
piece of
after day.
information here,
Yes,
little piece
yes.
of
Okay,
information
he
there.
is
Yeah.
married. He has 2 children. He works there, and then they have
And a lot
full
of people use their
yes.
birthdays as their passwords, as their pins.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then they end up having a big profile about you, and they will have like areas actually to breach your devices. Or I always say, we're not here to scare people, but we're here just to open their eyes, to
Raise
make
awareness.
sure that they have the awareness they need. And awareness is just a process. It's not a course or something. It's just a process. Stay updated.
And you need to keep learning. Yes.
Yes,
you
yes.
believe.
The National Cybersecurity, we do have a lot of online campaigns, and we're happy to answer any questions. And let's just protect each other and share information with each other, with our parents, with our children, because this is very important.
100%. Well, guys, that was Dr. Waad Maaita, the official spokesperson of the National Cybersecurity Center here in Jordan. And we highly recommend that you guys come on down to C8 happening at the
Yes.
Dead Sea. If you're interested or adjacently interested in cybersecurity, you don't need to be an expert, but so much is going on here. Thank you so much for being on the show
You're welcome.
and
Thank
sharing
you for
with us
having me.
some of your experience.
Thank you, Khalid. Thank you for having me.
All right, back to the music for us.
Rise and shine.